We are ready for the Gravenhurst Olympic Triathlon and a steamship start. There's one steamship heading out and the other.
Okay, so we're live at the end of this swim. We're not sure. We think this might be Jesse Elf, but whoever this is, after a 1,500 meter swim, has put about 200 to 250 meters on the pack. So this is an incredible swim. And we suspect that when that head pops up, it will be Jesse Elf. It is.
Jesse.
Phenomenal swim by Jesse Elf.
And the first swimmer, Jesse the Elf. Quick transition and off he goes. About 2.5 minutes there. Here comes Daniel Clark. And Miranda Tomlinson coming in, first female. Off goes Daniel Clark, second male out. Miranda Tomlinson coming in. Matthew don't have his last name, third man out. There goes Miranda on her day.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And the start of the Gravenhurst International Duathlon.
As he comes on into the finish line, Dan Clark, and he is going to just get under the 2-hour mark. Very impressive, 1:59.
Use my hands.
This is going to be number 1 in the duathlon. Great finish for Strappen. He came out and came back to win that with a fast 5K1.
All right, get the team. Run here. Way to go, Aaron. Thank you. Good work.
Thank you.
All right, 2 wins in a row with the MultiSport Canada Sketches Performance and Martin's Apple Chip Series. So how'd it go today? Obviously very well.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Swim had a strong swim, strong bike, finished off with a strong-ish run on a tough course. So yeah, good day out there.
Now how's this all mesh with your training and upcoming Ironman?
So Ironman Mont Tremblant, August 20th. So I had a 7.5-hour training day on Wednesday, so it's good to get a good shot of intensity when you're doing some Ironman training, just to keep all systems sharp, you know. So the MultiSport series is so great at that. So doing these shorter distances, yeah, it just keeps the top end sharp and keeps me on my toes, ready.
All right, congratulations for today. Here we are, Daniel Clark, winner, second race in a row here at the MultiSport Canada Sketches Performance and Martin's Apple Chips Series. How'd it go today, and heading into, of course, your debut Ironman in the class?
Yeah, it was a really good race. My first time racing here in Gravenhurst, and it was a really, really great event. John Salt and the whole Sketches MultiSport Canada team, they put on a lot of great events, but this one is my favorite one so far. It was really cool going out on the boat, starting in the center of the lake, and swimming back to shore. That was a really neat experience. Never done anything like that before. Out on the bike, I really enjoyed the bike course. The roads are in pretty good shape. It's a lot of rolling hills. So if you're a strong cyclist, there's a lot of opportunity to make up a lot of time. And then on the run, everybody had told me that going out it's going to be it's really tough, and then coming back is going to be easy. or easier, and like they're wrong. It was tough going out, and then when I turned around, they must have raised up the finish line because it felt like it was uphill coming back both ways. But overall, it was a really great race. It was a race I used to prep for Ironman Lake Placid next week, which is going to be my first pro Ironman race that I'm really looking forward to.
Now, I know some people would shy away from racing a weekend before. I know some people promote that. How do you think, for other people who might think about it, what's so good about racing maybe the week before an Ironman race?
Yeah, I mean, I think especially for someone who, if you're racing an Ironman and you're going to be in the 15 to 17 hour category, then maybe doing something like this the weekend before isn't what you want to necessarily do just because of the fatigue that you're going to have. But for me, I do a 2-week taper leading into an Ironman, and I do find my motivation really plummets once that taper hits. So this is a great way to make sure I get a good hard effort in. I made sure to keep it under control on the run because that's where you're really going to do the damage to your body. So I was able to cruise a little bit the last couple kilometers, which was nice. And it's 8 days before the race, so if I'm not able to recover from an effort like this 8 days before the race, then I have other problems heading into Lake Placid.
All right, congratulations for today, and good luck in Lake Placid.
Thank you.
All right, we're here with Matt Stratman, winner of the International or Standard Distance Duathlon for a second year in a row. So how did it go out there? Obviously well.
Yeah, you can't complain with first place. It was good. It's a notoriously challenging run course, so having to get through that, then bike 40 kilometers, and what the first 2.5 kilometers are like. On the second run, it's a really challenging day. I'm actually recovering from the flu as of lately, so it's my numbers weren't quite where I wanted them to be, but like I said, you can't really complain with first place. So I'm always happy here racing in Gravenhurst with MultiSport.
So obviously you dig maybe a tougher course because he definitely came in way ahead of the rest of the field after the first run. Mm-hmm. So how are you feeling? Of course, you're dealing with the flu, but how are you feeling going into Penticton, the World Championships?
This is definitely a good tune-up. You can definitely expect a flatter course in Penticton, but it's always, MultiSport Canada gives always great tune-up races for, bigger races that you might have in your schedule. So it's always good to race around here, especially in cottage country. I always love spending a weekend in Gravenhurst.
Now, I know I've seen the results, and I know you've been dabbling a lot in triathlons lately. Are you going to be doing a good mix, or is it more triathlons in your future?
Definitely trying to get my feet in the water in triathlon this year. I definitely want to try and qualify again in Bracebridge for the World Championships next year in Denmark for duathlon. But I'm definitely getting my feet in the water more with triathlon, and that's always really fun too.
Yeah, right. Yeah. All right, so congratulations for today, and I guess we'll see you at another MultiSport race in the future.
Here we go. Barrel. Man. Barrel. Man. Barrel. Man. What's the name of the race? Barrel. Louder. Barrel. Cody really got his start and is a graduate and an alumni of this fantastic series that John Salt and the team has built up over the years. And the first question I have for you, Cody, is what is the significance of that, to have something like this for you to grow up and really learn the sport of triathlon?
Oh, I can't stress enough how valuable that was in my development, to be able to race every other weekend guys like Lionel Sanders and Jack Laundry and Andrew Bolton and Taylor Reed. It was just so much fun to be able to have elite caliber racing right here in Ontario.
I just want to acknowledge our ambassador team. One of the things that MultiSport Canada has tried to do since we started the series 16 years ago has been to try to make sure that grassroots racing was great for all of the age group athletes who just want to come out and have a lot of fun. And at the same time, we've always believed that it's our responsibility to try to help grow the sport. And a lot of these young athletes, it's a tough gig trying to have a sponsor and people who are going to support you, because triathlon is very much a niche sport. Yeah, Ryan, you're not young, you're right. So what we do every year is we ask the athletes, and they don't have to be top pro athletes. I mean, we've got everybody up there is a phenomenal athlete in their own right for sure. But we believe that that we need to give back and help support the sport and help some of these young athletes. And in return, what they've done is they were here, they raced and then they spend their time on the finish line or in transition, and they're helping out. So I'd like to, I'm not going to introduce everybody, we'll have that up in the post race. Can you give them a round of applause, please? Thanks, guys. So Beryl.
Tomorrow's going to feel easy after this. You are special to attempt both on consecutive days. That's quite something.